Hello, my Geminis. I hope you're all doing well today. For your reading, I got something a little different today. So what we're going to do, center of the reading here, we have the current situation, conflict, or what is happening right now. To the left of me, I'm going to have you, Gem, and to the right of me is your person. Up top here is the overall energy for this reading. Right here is the next action that each of you will take towards this situation or each other. Down here is what's hidden, what you don't see coming. And right here we have the potential outcome. Remember, we have our own free will. Roles can be reversed. So if you find that the person to the right of me resonates better than the person on my left, which is you, then go ahead and flip those roles as they resonate with you. Remember, genders are fluid as well. Male, female, we all have it in us. So let's get started. We have for the overall energy, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your life right now. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So it looks like right in the center of this reading is there is a desire to move forward or have some sort of movement in a direction one way or other. And it looks, Gem, like you are trying to do that with the Magician. You're trying to manifest some sort of movement. And your person with the Queen of Swords right here, swords are all about mental energy, thoughts, feelings, emotions up here in your headspace. And it looks like your person with the Queen of Swords, sword raised, means that she is welcome and open to listen to whatever it is that you have to say, Gemini. They have the knowledge, they know what they need to about this situation. But the Queen is very honest, very protective and independent, but very smart and decisive. So it looks like your person's about ready to make a decision. And I have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So there may be some hidden motives or feelings that you guys are keeping from one another as well as you move forward and try and figure out what your path is. So let's see why the Chariot's here for Gemini and the person. We have Six of Cups. Okay. So this relationship may also involve a long-term commitment or marriage. So, with the Hierophant is what I see. And so also with the Six of Cups is a soulmate card. So this relationship may be a very strong soulmate feelings, like this person, I feel like you've been with for a long time. With the Ace of Cups here too at the bottom, it's something that you guys have felt. Now, there may be a renewal of this relationship. However, it looks like with the Ten of Wands, but that there's going to be movement in closing out a chapter in this relationship. With the Ten of Wands, it's almost too many burdens, too many things on your shoulder, too many things that are happening. And I get a feeling that that's why let your friends help you, and finances and career. I feel like there's a very heavy burden weighing on both of you. And it honestly has a lot to do with finances and career that's coming up. But I definitely see that long-term relationship as well. And there is a lot of love in this relationship. Look at this, 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, the Star. There's a lot of hope and desire for a brand new beginning, something that has a lot of love within a family atmosphere. So you may have children with this person or from a previous relationship. But there was, it looks like there's a lot of love, hopes, dreams, and a foundation, something that has been around, but there's also some healing. that's going on in this relationship. And I feel like someone wants to offer their cup of love, but I also feel like someone's on their way out the door, is wanting to be single. So let's get a little bit further, but I do feel like that. So let's get some clarification, on what your person's feelings are right now. Why is the Queen of Swords here? We have Seven of Cups and Page of Wands. And let's take a look at your feelings also. Why is the Magician here? We have Page of Pentacles and Five of Cups. So, Gem, it looks like you do have some regrets. I feel like there was a lack of maturity is what I'm saying, and I'm sorry for saying this. Remember, flip the roles as they resonate for you. But I feel like there's some regret, and I feel like you've been a little bit childish in spending your money, kind of like I'm getting willy-nilly. That may have caused some of this financial issues in this relationship. And I see you regretting that, but I feel like you're trying to change how you've been in the past, because there's a lot of regrets. Now your person, it looks like, again, they're trying to make a decision. There's a lot of options and things in the way with the Seven of Cups. So there may be some confusion. It looks like your person wants to communicate with you with the Page of Wands. It's like both of you want to talk, but I almost feel like you're both on different pages as well, so to speak. We have Page of Pentacles and Page of Wands, but I feel like you're both on different pages. And I feel like that's part of the thing that confuses your person is, I just heard too, is it all about the pentacles or is it about the passion? Pentacles or passion. So there may be conflicted type of energies here also. Maybe you guys are a little bit on different pages. Again, I go with the page. But what I'm saying is, like, you guys, like this person, I feel like your person wants to bring more passion and love and things like that. Like the Page of Wands is a person that's fearless, adventurous, and extrovert. And I feel like that's what your person wants to do. It's like they're kind of in this frame of mind, even though there are financial issues. And I feel like I just heard all about the Benjamins. So I feel like in this, could be either one of you, but one's more focused on the love or passionate part of the relationship, and there's another one that's more focused on the money and the finances. So it looks like there's some conflict, and that's what the conflict may be within this relationship. So let me get some clarification with these cards right here. Why is the Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups, and Page of Wands? Tell me more about Gem's person and their feelings. We have Hidden Path in reverse. Offer in reverse. Tell me about Gem. We have Healing. Tell me more. And we have Fear. So yeah, I kind of get that. There's a little bit of, I heard resentment. So there may be some resentment in this also, because like I said, I feel like you guys are on two different pages, that the primary thing is your finances and career that are affecting this relationship the most. But I also feel like there's one that wants to work on it because it's super important, which absolutely. And then the other one that's more concerned about feelings and emotions. But Gemini, it looks like you're doing some healing right now, and it may be it due to this regret, and it may be also because one or both of you were more worried about the Benjamins than money than, you know, fixing this actual relationship. Maybe someone had the wrong focus as well. And it looks like your person is being really standoffish. Because it looks like with hidden path and offer in reverse that this person is no longer wanting to extend or offer their cup of love, so to speak. And it looks like, Gemini, there may be a fear that you're losing this person, especially with the 10 of Wands in the middle, with the Chariot, that someone, and it looks like your person is getting ready to move on. But it seems like there may be some hesitation in them doing that. It looks like they may be deep in thought with the Queen of Swords here, that's exactly what they're doing. It's like they're thinking about a conversation that they want to take with you. And with the hidden path here in reverse, I feel like with the Seven of Cups, your person's exploring all their options, and they're getting to the conclusion that there may be another path that they need to take, that it's no longer a hidden path, like something they don't see. In reverse, it's like they're finally seeing the path that they need to take. And it might not be with you, Gem, with offer being in reverse, but there's some sort of hesitation. So let's see what next actions your person is going to take. We have Justice and Two of Pentacles. And for you, Gem, we have Nine of Wands and Five of Swords. So, it looks like your person is, with the Justice card, trying to balance out the situation. There is a big lack of balance. And again, it comes with me seeing you guys on two completely separate pages. And it seems like your person's really trying to find a balance, you know, somewhere a compromise in the middle is what I want to say, with these two pentacles that this person is trying to balance. They're trying to figure out something that will be good for both of you. I see your person as wanting to be fair and equal in whatever decision they come to with you. And it looks like, Gemini, with the potential ending of this relationship and some regrets that you may be hanging on to, that it's causing you to put these boundaries up around yourself and around this relationship. And I think it's because it's almost like this attitude of this is like a winning at all cost. And I think that it's something you tried to do in the past and it didn't get you anywhere. Instead, it left you with regret. And perhaps there was a little bit of ego involved in the past that left you with some regrets. So Gemini, I see as the next action you're going to take is just kind of putting up these boundaries and these walls and trying to figure out what does or doesn't work. I see both of you in the space of contemplation and how to bring about a positive resolution, bring balance into the lives of both of you, no matter what the decision is that you guys end up taking within this relationship. So let's clarify just a little bit more. Why is the Five of Swords and the Nine of Wands here for my gems? We have sacred space. Absolutely. That's what you're doing right now. And it's not always good. Sometimes it is. I mean, we want to protect our space. We need to go within and take the time needed to evaluate our circumstances and make sure that we're following where we're supposed to go. And if there is indeed a new direction you need to take. So let's see. We also have stuck. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of stuck right now. And this is why you're going in. You're putting up these walls because you want to make sure that you don't make the same mistakes you have in the past. You want to move forward and be able to look at this: marriage, outcome, creativity, rise above. Yeah, this is... it looks like you're going to have to You know, it's a lot of thoughts about marriage, and I feel like you're concerned about the outcome. And it's something you really need to rise above from. And I feel like you're the runner right now, Gem. Like you're running away from the situation. You're not you have a lot of goals, but I feel like you need to rise above this ego and this regret and figure out, instead of staying stuck in this negative energy, that you really need to go within and find out your direction, what's truly meant for you, and not to stay stuck in your ego and regrets, because they're not going to get you anywhere. And so this is where Source is saying, let your friends help you. Go within, do what you need to do the healing. You know, take on this energy of the King of Wands, who's creative, powerful, and not just that, is they take control of their life and move with force, but also with passion into a direction that feels like it's more meant for them. So whether it's with this person or not, we'll see as we get further along. But it looks like Spirit's really nudging you to go within and do some inner work and healing that's much needed on your side, Gem. So let's see why Justice and Two of Pentacles is here. We have big goals. Tell me more about Gem's person. Next actions. Okay, well, they have a lot to say. We have compromise, deception, and karmic partner. So it looks like, Gem, this person is a karmic partner for you. And this may be why it's difficult, why you feel stuck. But I definitely feel like you guys are just on totally different pages. So this person, I feel like, is being deceptive to you in some way, shape, or form. And I kind of got that in the beginning with this confusion and different options that this person has. And not just that, is they're thinking more with their passion stick than their pentacles. And right now, like I said, finances and career are at are a very important turning point in this relationship. And it looks like you're focusing on the pentacles and this person's focusing on something else. And that's why I get the feeling that you guys are in two different paths. And forgiveness is needed on both sides. You guys both need to forgive each other. You may be separated, or there may be a separation coming up. And I mean, again, I saw this in the beginning with the 10 of Wands. And I think that you guys are just, I feel like you're on the cusp of making these dramatic changes within this relationship. And if this person's being deceptive, it means, you know, they're wearing some sort of a false mask, or there's an illusion. And so I get that there's something that this person might not be telling you about. And the reason that you guys are on two separate pages is because this person, if they're your karmic partner, they're not the right one for you. And I also feel, because you guys are on two different pages, that maybe you are have two completely different goals in life. This may have been a long-term relationship where when you first got together, you guys shared the similar goals. But if this is a long-term relationship and it's gone on for some time, that maybe some of those goals have changed. You know how it is when we grow, some things in our life just change. Our decisions, our ideas, our thoughts, and where we want to go in life often change. So what we don't see coming, what's hidden for your person, we have the Fool and Ace of Pentacles. And for you, my gems, we have Death and Strength. Wow. Well, see, this is almost like I don't like to say it, but remember, we all have our own free will. But it looks like with Death here, there is definitely going to be the end of a cycle. We'll figure out what that cycle is, but it's going to take a lot of strength for you to get there and end that cycle. And it may be with that karmic partner, because that person might not be the one for you. And as far as your person, it looks like they have a brand new beginning that's solid coming. Now, whether that's with you or with someone else, we'll get a little bit more clarification here. But it looks like your person, along with those options, they're weighing those options out. Then there is a sense of deception going on within this relationship, and it looks like this person's getting ready to have a brand new beginning, and it may be somewhere else. So let's get some more clarification. I want to get one card from here, and then we'll get some from there. So let me shuffle these up a little bit here. And why is strength and death here for my gems? We have 3 of Wands. So yes, it looks like there's a change in your future. So with the 3 of Wands here, it looks like you're going to have the strength to close out a cycle, because there's something better for you on the way, is what it looks like. There's something out there, and I feel like, there you go. Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Karma. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Swords. So moving on is all over this reading right now. So let's just take a look at the outcome, just because I'm curious right now, and then we'll do some clarifications. Okay. Yeah, we have Judgment in reverse, 4 of Cups, and 8 of Cups. So we have closing of a cycle. We have that here. We have moving out here. We have a closing here. Closing here, closing here. It's all over this relationship, Gem. So I'm sorry. I know that's probably not what you wanted to see. I just had this feeling, you know, it's a matter of you being stuck, Gem, and this person trying to figure out what it is that they want to do. But it does look like they want to handle things in the right way. You know, whatever may have happened within this relationship, but there's going to be some changes. And with karmic partner here and the wheel, I call the Wheel of Fortune the Wheel of Karma. And it looks like, you know, that justice is going to be dished out however you gave it. So whatever you gave to this relationship, good or bad, you're going to get it back to you. So, you know, depending on how you treated each other, you know, it's going to come right back at you. So with that in mind, let's get some clarification. I want to shuffle these up a little bit. But it definitely looks like, you know, a new direction. There is some walking away from this relationship. Definitely moving things into calmer waters. And let's see what's going on. What's going on with Gem? What they don't see coming. It looks like you have something promising. Solitude, again, sacred space, solitude. And I do see you doing that. It's going to take a lot of strength and solitude for you to go within and do some personal healing, moving things into calmer waters. And I think once you do that and release this energy is when you're going to see a solid future come your way, Gem. So there is a lot of hope with this. And I feel like you being in this energy, I feel like you're not looking at anything else. Your future's right here, and you're looking at these other 3 cups instead of what is right in front of you, which is your future. So I'm telling you, Gem, I think you have a lot of healing that needs to do. But once you do it, it's a positive shift. It's putting you into calmer waters. And if this person is making you unhappy and they're a karmic partner, oh, here we go, ego. This has been coming out in all of my readings that I've been doing. And again, we have ego right here, Gem. So get that stuff in check, because if this is, you know, your pride, and if this is standing in the way from you achieving something beautiful, put that ego away. It's what's making you stuck in a tumultuous relationship when there's so much more right in front of you. And look at that. Bottom of the deck, I'm noticing this. Release. You need to release this relationship. When you do, you're going to bring balance into your life and maybe another relationship. Lessons need to be learned. And look at that material world. There was too much of a focus on the material world. And yes, finances and career are important, but I feel like, you know, there was someone here that was all about wealth and wanting the dollar, all about the Benjamins, just what I said in the beginning. And that's the same thought or thing that was the demise of this relationship. I felt that very much, that someone was all about the money and not the love. So let's see. Why is the Fool, Ace of Pentacles, and Wheel of Fortune here for Gem's person? We have potential, beliefs. So this person with potential, I want to say that there is the potential that if you wanted to work it out with this person, and remember, I'm doing readings for, this is general, so there's several different storylines. We all have our own free will. And what it is that this person sees a potential, that things are changing, that they've had different beliefs than you did. I think that you guys shared, like I said, you were on two different pages, two different belief systems. But I do see that not only is there that recognition with your person's, you know, on your person's side, that you guys were on two different paths, but there is a potential that this could be a new beginning with you guys if you close out all of these old negative cycles that have been a major burden on this relationship. And then when Judgment in reverse, God, I cannot talk. That's the other thing too. I'm having these problems, and maybe that's the case with this relationship too, that you guys have a problem communicating with each other, because I seem to have like my words are not coming out correctly. But with Judgment, it's self-doubt, resentment, a failure to learn. So again, I feel like in this relationship, both of you failed to learn the lesson and kept repeating these cycles. And because you failed to learn the lesson, not looking at what's right here in front of you, only looking at, you know, the Three Cups, that it just didn't work out, and it's going to take someone walking away. There's a lot of regrets, denial, that oh, look at this. Regret, denial, blessings, self-worth, awakening, destruction, divine timing, and then fresh start. Like there is this whole massive cycle closing out in your life. And again, I feel like this, you know, and this isn't for all of you, that this is a major cycle, a long-term relationship. I'm also feeling like this could be upwards of 15 to 20 year relationship, like a very long-term relationship. And I feel like you guys have just grown apart. There's a lot of regret, and I feel like there's a lot of regret on both sides for not doing the healing in this situation. So let's get a few more cards for this situation and potential outcome. Any other messages, angels and spirits, that you want to give me about Geminis and their person outcome? Okay. Oh, we got home, mystery, and receive all fell out. Let's get two more cards. Well, nothing wants to come out. Okay. We have perception, and fertility. Bottom of the deck, we have destruction. So with what we have here, it looks like this definitely is a family situation with home. It's all about, it looks like there is, you know, with fertility, there is room for growth. And it looks like, well, look at this. Instead of being closed off and disconnected from this relationship, you need to be open-minded, open to receive what's coming your way. Okay, there's abundance. It's time for you to receive. Instead of being so closed off to the situation And I know all of this seems a bit of a mystery with the mystery card right here. And I feel like perception is also skewed. Like I feel like one side is not seeing the same as the other. Again, I go back to two different sides of the page. Like each perception is different about this relationship. However, with fertility here, this is also the sign of the magician. So it's fresh ideas, there's manifestation, it's growth, it's planting the seeds, and it's actually about figuring out the mystery within this relationship, letting it go, releasing it, and opening yourself up to receive the gifts that are coming your way, because divine timing with that Wheel of Fortune is coming, and they're going to show you that, be open to receive, because you have gifts there from the universe that are coming your way. And I feel like if you have these blocks above you, you have these boundaries around you, Gem, you're not going to see what the divine is offering you. You're not going to see what's right in front of you, and it's a gift. And that gift from the divine is telling you you're going to have a chance. If you want to reunite and renew this relationship, there will be the opportunity to do so, but you have to let go of these thoughts, these emotions, and all the hurt within this relationship. You've got to be open and honest with yourself, and you need to be able to receive. And whether that's constructive criticism, if this is what you want to do to reunite and be back in this relationship, you have to be open to giving and taking, and it needs to be equal and balanced. And we saw that on your person's side as well. So free will, it's all up to you, and this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Gemini. I'm sorry it wasn't as positive as we'd like for it to be, but if it did resonate with you, please leave a comment, smash that like button, let me know how it resonated with you. And until next week, love you, Gemini. Have a wonderful day.